Sambo? Surprise. Best lunch ever. Oh, Sambo. Are you gonna eat? Oh, are you surprised?
Yeah.
Huh? Alright.
Like right here. So.
Crying face.
There we go.
Surprise? 22 hours
Yeah.
for lunch.
Surprise.
Alright. What do you eat? Yeah?
Well, alright, come on, let's go, guys.
Go get your food and I'll send it to you, okay?
Daniel is speaking.
Jay! Hey, buddy! Jacob!
Hey.
Who is this, Will?
My brother, he's in an army.
He is. Did he come home to visit you?
I miss you, buddies.
Hi.
Come in.
Oh my gosh! Nick!
Hi. Oh, breathe. Breathe. I love you too.
Oh my gosh, it's Nick!
Hi. Don't pass on me.
Oh, you guys, I love you so much.
Love you too.
People were asking me, I said no, because one of the little Marines messed everything up. They were going to go home and here you are. Does anybody else know you're here?
No.
Grandma Cheryl is. Go ahead and cut it. This place hasn't changed.
No. I haven't seen him in a year.
He'll go up to the front of the cafeteria, so you'll...
Wait, I want to see the picture. I want to get up front.
Here it is. Stick around.
Taller than me almost. How you doing, man?
Surprise, Zach.
You don't want to talk about
Surprise.
this? How you doing? What's up, big guy?
Yeah, go on, Zach.
Oh, come on, man. It's not weird. It's okay. I'm just going to turn it. It's not weird. Come on, man. It's so weird. I think I might know who your dad is. Do you think I may even know who your dad is? Maybe. Well, you might just have to find out here in just a second. How you doing? Good.
I was really excited.
Did you expect that at all?
No.
What was going through your mind when you turned around and you saw
I
him?
can't believe he's here. I think he's just a person in a costume.
But he was real.
Yeah.
Here you go, Popo.
Thank you, bud.
That's not his, is
Are
it?
you outside?
That's not his. This is Dana.
Somebody here? Oh, I can
Oh,
hear
give
you.
it here.
Oh, I see your face.
This is Dana.
It's Wendy.
Dana.
Oh.
Dana.
Oh, my bad.
It's next door.
Oh.
It's showing up now. Sahara. We can
Grandpa, are you gonna like halfway open that, or are you gonna?
What'd you get?
What's your
You're on 20% battery.
what's your itinerary?
Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you're coming, the time and the date.
Check.
Huh?
He's busy.
Just so that you can hear him.
Yeah, go see what your itinerary is when you're coming.
Sit on the floor. On the floor.
All right. Somebody's knocking on his door. He's gonna see when he's coming. He does have a plane ticket, you know.
Yes!
It's for January.
Very festive.
Got it for Christmas from Macy's.
Somebody was here.
Come on in.
Come in.
Oh, no.
Maybe they have stuff and they can't open the door.
What?
That's not where my itinerary. Merry Christmas. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Here, take your presents.
Oh, you rotten kid.
Oh my God! Dear. Oh my God! This is a Merry
Take out, you
Christmas.
can give him a hug.
This is a Merry Christmas. Oh my God! What's up, buddy? Oh my God! Cody's home.
You okay, Grandpa?
He's just happy. Thank you.
I almost had you figured out. I knew you were outside. Did you really know?
Oh my God!
I was like, are you outside? You're like,
I didn't know he was at Ohio outside, but
Oh my God!
it doesn't get that windy in Hawaii.
Oh, I can.
And I think it's like still light out there, maybe.
oh yeah, probably.
And I don't have
You
his
little
present
snake.
wrapped.
You little snake.
Sorry.
This is a very Merry Christmas
I
indeed.
think you didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a story behind this.
Hey, Grandma.
What's the story? The story is yesterday we had this plan to surprise everybody, so we were supposed to pick him up at the airport at 5 o'clock today, and we were just going to hang out at the house. But last night I got a knock on the door, and it was Caleb and all Cody's friends, and they showed up. Hey, my mom made cookies and this, that. So I said, well, come on in. Lisa's not home yet. And I said, now listen, guys, I got a surprise, and you can't tell anybody. I said, tomorrow at 5, Cody's coming in. You can't tell anybody. They said, really? Well, we got a surprise for you. I turn around, he's coming in the back door. I I thought, were you rotten butts? So Lisa's not home yet, so we hide him in the house till she gets in the door, and then, of course, sets Rennie and her. Well, Rennie spotted him immediately and came running down the stairs and freaked out. And then Josie and Lisa come home, and we hid him upstairs, and then he come down, and of course his mother lost her mind. Yeah, so we tried to be snakes with you guys, and we got snaked by his buddies and him. So, anyway. Okay, well, he's got to go now. All right, go back to work.
Okay, carry on with your presents.
It's hard now.
No big deal.
Nothing's as good now. Hey, you want to sit over there? I don't even want to.
Sit right here, boy. Sit right here.
You were going to open his present for mine now.
Oh my God.
We're going to put it to a pin
To have you home for Christmas.
Yeah,
So he's been home for 2 days.
big box.
What?
And I tried to get you to come home yesterday, and you didn't want to.
I wish you would have told me.
Well, we couldn't.
I'm Stan Young, and this is my Veterans United story.
He's very motivated, and when he has a dream, he's determined to make it happen. And that's since we dated, and we started dating in our sophomore year in college.
It was a sense of pride in me, you know, that I was able to do this for, but at the same time, you know, just a lot of anticipation and anxiety because I can't wait to see her reaction is.
In November, as soon as I walked in the door, I loved the house right away. He was kind of like down and out because he was like, you know, I think that house is going to come through. And he didn't really give me, reasons why. I just was like, okay, it's okay, you know, I'm sure we'll find something else. But inside I was like, oh, that house is so beautiful. Until I just felt like we was just still house searching. The day came. He just told me a story like, Jill just called me and she said that, that house we went to see, it didn't go through with the buyers, and she told us to come look at it.
As I walked my wife up to the house, I was still kind of nervous because it was still big for me and it hasn't sank in and might not, sink in for years and years to come now.
I came in and he told me to look at this certificate that was on the counter. It was just like, this is your house, and it had the address and everything.
Stan. No. This. Oh my God.
I am surprised. Well, I shouldn't have been, because when this man gets his mind set on something, it's done. No clue whatsoever. I just thought, well, we love the house and I'm sure we'll find another one, but this was the house that when we first came in, I just fell in love with it, and I'm so happy right now.
Veterans United laid out the steps for home ownership. It was just seamless. Through each process, there was someone that actually, facilitated my way along the process and just made everything so easy.
Wow.
I'm definitely indebted to Veterans United Home Loans.
I'm surprised, but I shouldn't be, because he's always surprising me with things. But this one was a really big one. He pulled it off. I would never forget it. This is being a surprise in my life.
Maverick! Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, yes. Oh, I know. Come here. Hey, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, baby. Hi. Oh, that's a good boy. This is a good boy. It's okay. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's my baby boy. He's my baby boy. Hey, buddy.
So funny.
Hey, buddy. Come here. Hey, down.
Look at his ears.
Yeah, he's so happy. He said, Daddy's home. He said, Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
Oh my gosh, it's so
He's
funny.
so happy. He's so happy.
You got your dada back.
He's my baby
After
boy.
like 40 days. Look at those earsies. Oh, careful what you wish for.
A school in Oak Harbor was part of a top secret military assignment today. It involved hiding a chief from the military and sneaking him around from classroom to classroom. Como 4's Lindsay Cohen reports by the end of the day, it was mission accomplished.
We'll get you in there to see him.
It's been 2 decades since Eric Wynn was last called to the principal's office.
The first door there on the right.
This time, though, it's by choice.
I'm on mission right now.
The senior chief in the Navy has spent the better part of 20 years serving overseas and launching his latest top secret mission.
I'm being told what to do today, which is good. I don't mind that at all.
He decided to go back to school.
It will be a forever moment, won't it be? We don't have those too often, do we?
This is Wynn's son, Elijah, a 13-year-old at Oak Harbor Middle School. 26 of the 29 students in his class come from military families.
Get to see him again, a little nervous, you know, and he's going to feel a little nervous.
So when this family learned Eric would be on last-minute leave from Bahrain,
Let's go ahead and do this.
they decided to surprise not just one student, but all of them.
Oh my God.
This may be an 8th grade language arts class,
Hey, buddy.
but today they're getting a lesson in love.
Surprise.
It's super emotional. It's just very exciting to get to see Eric surprise Elijah like this.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
How's your grades?
Good.
Elijah Wynn entered school today thinking he'd have class and a basketball game.
Okay. That's all I need.
Turns out now his biggest cheerleader will be right there in the stands next to him.
He's my biggest fan, and I'm his hero, and that's what dads are supposed to be. Did I surprise you?
Yes. In Oak Harbor, Lindsay Cohen, Como 4 News.
Eric Wynn has actually been home since Saturday, but he kept a low profile to keep today's visit a surprise. He's on leave until the 31st when he returns for what will likely be his final tour of duty.